In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission.
Mikey, what are you doing?
I'm doing the thing for the podcast.
It's not that hard, bud.
Dude, just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends podcast.
Cop cuties, cutie on duty. Go ahead and lock me up. No?
I don't know that I know that.
I think it's from a TV show called The Rookie,
Oh, okay.
and it's hilarious.
I've seen The Rookie. It is kind of fun.
I've not seen The Rookie. I've only seen this clip of the cop cuties. Yeah. I don't know.
I'll make sure to shut my phones off before they go off, and Justin has to correct me
Yeah.
live on air. That would be embarrassing.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Freedom Friends podcast. Justin, roll them shits. Guys, it wouldn't be the Freedom Friends if we didn't talk about our number one sponsor, Warfighter Tobacco. Obviously, you guys have seen us all smoke them. We're here to talk about a quality product that everybody can enjoy. The great equalizer, as we've called it, the Warfighter Tobacco Stick. And it's not just cigars. They've got humidors, travel humidors, cutters, lighters, everything you need to get started on that journey. Check out warfightertobacco.com and use that code FTFO. Score yourself that sweet 15%. If you want to know my personal favorite, I'm a 762 Field guy. I like that Sumatra, real nice and even keeled cigar. Great for us beginner smokers, right? And I'm told that these taste even better when you're listening to the Freedom Friends podcast. Now, back to the show. This episode is brought to you by Grill Your Ass Off. It's no secret. We're all middle-aged dudes who love barbecue. Grill Your Ass Off is our main go-to for our spices. That's what we use, man. Whether you're doing burgers on the grill, steaks, or my personal favorite, a little bit of pork belly burn ends, right? They've got you covered on all of that. They also have salsas. They also have seasonings and spices. They got beer salts. They've got everything, man. Check them out. GrillYourAssOff.com/Freedom Friends Podcast, or use the code Freedom Friends Podcast at checkout. Okay, I didn't pause. Yeah. Hi, fellas. We're a little off schedule.
We are.
It's actually Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and which is odd for us because normally it's. But we had the long weekend.
The long weekend, and then
Memorial Day,
You were fucking off
or
yesterday.
Labor Day rather.
Right?
I wasn't fucking off.
Oh.
Somebody else was fucking.
Oh
off.
yeah. August.
Justin, you were fucking off, weren't you?
Yeah, I had to watch the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Justin had dad things to do, and then yeah,
Cool. Well, we're here now.
we are. How was your weekend?
I had better, but it was good. Yeah, I went to the off-road park.
Oh yeah, how'd it go?
Well, I mean, we had fun.
Lots of littering.
Lots of littering.
Lots of littering. Yeah, even my child pointed it out. I said, "You sound racist according to my podcast."
So they are born with it.
No, they learn it through observed behaviors. And it's not racist if it's true.
He learned it from watching you, Scott.
This leads me right into what I wanted to talk about.
Oh, man.
Is racial identity the same thing as gender identity?
No, it's more so.
No, what I mean, though, is like gender identity, you get to pick what gender you want to be.
No, I didn't.
But you can now. It's 2024, so you can pick whatever gender you want to be.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm tracking.
Is race the same thing? Can you pick whatever race you want to be?
According to Rachel Dolan's or whatever, no, you cannot.
But according to Kamala Harris, you can.
That's true.
But if you have more than one to choose from, I suppose you could.
Yeah.
But what if you don't know?
Well, then you turn into Elizabeth Warren and you just tell everybody that you're Indian
Yeah.
when you're.
But what
was it? It was like 1.0.
164th.
164th. Yeah.
There was that white kid that got all the plastic surgery to make himself look Asian. Y'all remember that?
Oh, yeah. He wanted to look like a K-pop star or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a psycho.
I don't know if that counts or not, but
No,
I think he gave it the old college try.
I think technically he accessorized himself.
Yeah, it's like a beard.
So, John, if you were to pick a race that you wanted to be, what would you want to be?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, you brought this up.
Well, what gets me the best benefits?
Well, it depends.
Bro,
It depends
we're
what-
white.
Yeah, but clearly that's not working anymore.
Are you trying to go to college?
We've
Are you trying to?
We've been kicking ass for a while, man. We've had a hell of a run as white guys. Fuck.
Last time I checked, there's not any more whites only colleges.
There's not. There's not even any.
That would be
black-only
so
colleges.
I
racist
thought
if
there
you had a
was.
white-only college.
So I have a friend of mine, my friend Abby,
Yeah.
did her master's program at a college called Morgan State University, which is a historically black college in Baltimore. Abby is about as pale as
So there's historically black
the
colleges,
stars on our flag.
but are there true black only colleges?
Here's the funny
I don't
thing.
actually know.
Abby went there on a minority scholarship because she was white.
Fucking loophole.
Well,
Fucking, yeah.
Wow.
It works both ways. We just don't take advantage of the shit.
All right.
Yeah. Although
Oh, okay.
HBCUs were originally founded to educate black students, they enroll students of other races as well. Yeah.
Yeah, do a different search, Justin. Are there all black colleges? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Historically black college.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are no more.
Well, none of them are 100%. That'd be,
Well, go scroll down. At least
Well-
go to a different article too.
yeah.
I
There are
don't.
107 colleges in the United States that are identified by the U.S. Department of Education as historically black colleges and universities. Huh. Interesting. This one says there's 99 located in 19 states.
Are there? Get rid of all and put only.
The very first thing. Why are black only universities not considered racist?
Oh, because no universities or colleges.
No, because in 1964 a law was passed saying you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, okay. See, I'm learning shit now though, because
Yeah.
I honestly thought they were all black colleges. I didn't know.
Well, in regards to
You know what I did about it? Nothing.
in regards to what happened in 1964, it wasn't like
A one way.
a one-way thing. It was all people are welcome at all colleges.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes
Yeah,
sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if that was considered racist, like all lives matter is considered racist.
I thought
I think anything can be considered racist by anybody.
These days.
so.
Therefore, I don't really know the true definition of what is racist.
I say we just go back to the old days, man. Let's just start just dropping N-bombs and calling everybody terrible names, and we'll see what shakes out.
the best part.
I'm
about,
not saying.
the best part about that day and age is nobody was safe.
Yeah.
Everybody had a racial slur.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was like everybody except for this group.
Like, we were
this
still
group, you
getting-
can't talk shit about that.
Like the Irish were still getting offended
Yeah.
by like the word Mick, and it's like, bro, nobody.
Offended. That's what they called each other.
I know, right? That's our word. We could say that word. It's ours.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's okay if I say it. You can't say it. I wonder if Jews ever went with that route. Start calling each other the K word. Just run around like, that's mine. Michigana.
The
It's spelled with a K, right?
what word?
That one word.
Which one? I don't know what you're talking about. The K word.
The redacted one.
I need to start drinking.
Let's have a drink.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so tell us about our drinks today. There,
All right,
Scott.
so-
We've been talking about doing this for a while.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I get a question. Should we do one with that one and one with this and then pass them?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that.
Or I thought you meant like we'll just each pour a little bit of this and then we'll go to the next one.
We can do that.
Let's do that.
Okay.
That way we'll know like if we're on the same page or not. I'm just
Yeah,
a little tasty.
I don't want his Irish germs anyways.
I know, right?
So that is the
I don't want
this
that
is-
weird Jewish shit going
This
on.
is
in
the
my body.
American bottle that I bought in Specs of Florida Cognac.
What does religion have to do with anything?
Listen here, you Israeli. You know what show I've been watching lately? It's on Netflix now. It's
World War II in color.
no Preacher. Did you ever watch Preacher?
Yeah, it's actually really good.
I enjoyed it. All right. Cheers, boys. This is the American Florida Cognac.
It tastes like fat people in debt.
Yeah, this tastes like, you know what? The kids don't need to go to college. We'll go on a cruise.
All right, pop open that next one. Now, I hope I'm right because it tastes great in Nicaragua.
I miss the bottles that had the little glass bead in it. They had to beat
I
the
know.
shit out of to
Yeah.
get open. I think they realized that
It was stupid.
only the locals could do it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right. Is there any difference here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Big difference.
There's
I
a
would,
difference.
I would say definitively this one's
Yeah.
more sweet,
Way more smooth, less bite.
way more smooth.
Yeah. Wow, dude.
Even the smell of the flavors.
Right?
Even our booze in America is trying to kill us. What the fuck?
And it's funny, though. It's made in the same place.
Yeah, because that's
It's
wonderful.
not made in the same place. Well, here.
It's not made in the U.S. It's just imported.
So the American bottle, it says
It says it's imported in Miami.
produced under license by something
Actually,
Spanish.
if it's produced under license,
That's what I'm saying, right? I don't know.
it might be made at some bullshit rum factory here in the States.
It might be.
Imported by Luxury Spirits.
Well, it wouldn't be imported then.
This is product of
can import the
Nicaragua.
bottle.
It says product of Nicaragua. Okay, but the reason that's an American bottle is it says it's a spirit with purpose. 800,000 trees planted since 2005, distilled using 100% green energy.
It says it on this one too.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, in this one, it just says it in Spanish.
Ze-
No, I'm kidding.
Zero sugar, gluten-free, no artificial ingredients. What does that one say?
Certificado Carbono Neutral,
It's
Okay.
the
which
carbon,
is
carbon
certified
neutral.
carbon neutral.
Yeah.
Destilado con energía 100% renewable.
Renewable energy. Yeah.
El consumo excesivo de este producto. Really big word.
Soy de los Estados Unidos.
Pretty much.
But there's a difference, right?
There's definitely a difference.
Ingredients: agua, ron, envejecido. I don't speak Spanish.
Envejecido?
Envejecido.
Envejido. Envejizo? I don't fucking know.
Yeah. This
Bueno,
at least has the
amuleto.
ingredients on it. That doesn't. This is just water and rum.
Yeah.
Huh.
Anyway,
Interesting. Well, I mean, you wanted to know.
I wanted to know.
Now you know.
Knowing's half the battle.
That's right. Yeah, that's there's a noticeable difference.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Now I'm going to put Coke in mine. And
Well, if we're gonna do that, then I'm gonna put more rum in this.
yeah.
I'm just going to drink it on the rocks. Yep.
It pours a little slower. That could be the stopper, but
Well, that one doesn't have one.
well, yeah,
It's just that much thicker.
yeah, a little thick,
Click.
little thick. Got some thickness.
Scott, you want to finish recapping your weekend?
Yeah.
Oh,
So there's littering,
there was
Littering.
and littering hands.
No, I
We did the other half of that, I'm sure.
Yeah, you guys took it down the racial thing again.
We were talking about. I was talking about smoking the reefer, but all right.
No, I broke some of the parts on the side by side, so it was 2-wheel drive most of the weekend.
Well, what'd you break?
Like an axle came out of the
front
differential.
half shaft.
Yeah.
What?
So,
Did you say oopsie? As long as you said oopsie, you're safe.
well, I don't know if I maybe.
You know, the good thing,
I don't know when it broke though.
the amount of shit that side by side's been through,
Yeah, literally.
and figuratively.
Yeah.
And that's like, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, nothing lasts forever, right? Like eventually shit's gonna break.
Dude, that thing's got, what do we got? 220 hours on it?
Yeah.
Like over 2,000 miles, I think.
They're not nice miles.
They are not nice miles. What at all?
So, somebody stole my rope, my pull myself out rope.
That's shitty.
My battery was a little low, so my winch didn't work quite right.
That sucks.
That sucks. And then on the way home, somebody sideswiped my camper and put a hole in it. So that was fun.
Well, that fucking sucks, dude.
Right? So, yeah.
God damn.
On a straight, flat, dry road.
Yeah.
So you get a new camper.
I will see what happens. I mean, it's not a big hole, but it's yeah, we'll see.
The best part, right? So Tuesday, Scott's telling me this, and he's like, "Oh, and I have a confession on video." I was like, "I fucking love it." So
I'm like trying to get the guy's info, and he forgot his driver's license. He had his insurance, but I didn't know how to verify that was him.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, just tell me who you are. And he like gave me his name, phone number, address. And then I said,
license number.
yeah. And then I said, so what happened here? And he's like, oh man, I ran into the side of you. You know, it was on my fault. I wasn't paying attention. Like, yep, you sideswiped the hell out of me. You know.
He's like, yeah, I did. I was like, I love the fact that we're at the age now where
Video
it's just like,
confession.
hey, dude, your fucking info shady as fuck.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need you to say this when I record it. And
Yeah.
he's just like, I get it. You know,
No, he was
what
a
I
good
mean?
dude because he could have ran and I could not have caught him. I had a camper and a side by side. I'm like the first he followed me in, you know, to pull over, and the first thing I said was, "Man, I'm sorry. I tried to be big enough where you'd see me." He's like, "Oh fuck, I know." Like, you know, like
What kind of car do you have?
like a Ford Escape.
Oh, so smaller.
Yeah.
Like a little like coupe.
But I watched him doing it in my rearview mirror. He started drifting. And I laid on the horn and started getting over, but I had people on the other lane on the other side of me, so I couldn't get over very far. And then he just bounced off the motherfucker. If I wouldn't have been watching, I don't know if I would have felt it.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what this tells me? We need train horns.
Yeah. Oh, he heard my horn.
Oh, a train horn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd hear it and then shit himself.
Yeah, he might have pulled more into the side of it. I don't know.
Like, it's a train. He's autistic. He just like, train horn. No, shit.
Yeah.
Damn, man. That sucks.
Yeah, so it's we had a good time, but now I have
You have a hole in your fucking camper.
yeah.
Which sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What'd you get into? You have the look of nothing.
No, well, I'm trying to remember. So I know I went and sat for opening day for Dove, which I think was Sunday. And then I sat Monday evening, I think.
Dove hunting is fun.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah.
That was it.
how many did you see?
A good amount. They were just too far away to shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and it was the first day it was just me. Mal and I. She wasn't.
Did you use the old trusty 870?
No, so it's getting work done to it.
Yeah.
And so I actually picked up a new shotgun because I figured for the past, I don't even know, 3 or 4 years, every time I bust out my 870, I'm like, man, one of these days I need to get a shotgun. I just can't justify it because I don't use it enough.
Yeah.
And then I've said that so many fucking times.
Now you're like, God damn it.
So now literally like I was getting ready for opening day at Dove, and I was just like, you know what? I'm like, fuck this. So
What'd you go with?
Super Black Eagle 3.
Look at you, fancy.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
I've had my eye on it for years.
It's a big Benelli for the
Yeah.
people,
It was either that or the Beretta A400,
which I also like.
but it is literally twice the fucking weight.
Oh, is it really?
Damn fucking.
Well,
like it is a noticeable.
Yeah.
Like
when I bought the M3, the Benelli,
Yeah.
like I fucking fell in love with that thing, man. I was like, dude, lightweight.
Oh, they shoot
fucking
amazing.
Shoot
Like,
great. Like it's
I
so
ran
good,
that
man. Like,
that Super Black Eagle 3. I ran that when I was quail hunting in Arizona. So I ran it for a week, put a couple hundred rounds through it. And I mean, it took, I don't know, 15 rounds to, figure out where it's going.
yeah,
And after that, it was like game on.
fucking A.
Yeah, but mine's all camo. It's the Super Black Eagle 3 V7 or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Ooh,
No.
lots of different cameras.
No. Yes, the Max.
I mean,
that one right there.
Now, what is the difference between this and the M3?
Well, what is the difference?
M3 is more of a tactical one.
No,
No?
it looks exactly like that.
It-
It's black.
It's different.
Is it?
Yeah. So
Oh, this one shoot a 3.5. Huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
yep.
I don't know. Go to the M3, buddy. It'll be another shotgun. Up there. Where's this shot? Unless you do another one. Yeah.
There's shotguns in the by Benelli.
Oh, right there.
That's how most websites work.
Yeah. M3. Attaboy.
That's a big difference.
Looks
Yeah.
kind of tactical to me.
I definitely don't have
That's
a
a big
pistol
difference.
grip on mine, though.
You definitely don't have that shotgun. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I definitely don't have that shot.
No, you don't.
Go back into shotguns.
Yeah. You've seen it. You know it's not that.
Pull up M2.
You might have
It's
a.
right above M3. Go to the field.
M2 field. Nope. You don't have that one either.
Maybe.
No, your grip isn't like that.
No, it's not.
I think you have the Nova. Go back. This is a great podcast, by the way.
Yeah, right. Maybe I have the same shit as you because it has the same.
No, I think you have the Nova.
Oh, that's
Nova semi. I know.
That's
You,
a pump.
okay, just kidding.
I think maybe I have the same one. Fuck, I'll have to look at it.
You might.
Mine's just black. It's not fucking.
They make it-
It looks exactly.
Yeah, they make it just black.
Huh.
Yeah,
Fuck, I don't know.
I think you do.
This is what happens when gun guys talk about guns that we're not super familiar with.
Yeah.
Like I don't know Benelli shotgun.
I
I know the M4 and M3. Those are the
I know
only
the-
two I know.
I thought I knew the M3. Apparently, I was wrong.
No, I know the M4, the M3, and the Super Black Eagle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the M4 and whatever I have, which
Yeah.
I don't know. Now I'm gonna have to.
No, you don't know what you have.
No, I don't even know what I have. I know it's a Benelli.
I'm pretty sure it's the Super Black Eagle 3.
It probably is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I will. If it is, then I agree. It runs great.
Yeah. But yeah, it took me two shells to get a bird, my first bird. Yeah. So the first one, I was like, oh. Second one, I was like, ha. And then that was it.
How many shotguns do you own?
2.
Just the 870 in that one?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep. The shop.
you
Between
can-
Scott and the shop, we got.
I have like 4 that are like family heirlooms.
Yeah.
And then I have that SLP, the
Yeah.
FN SLP, which is an awesome shotgun.
Yeah.
And then
It's just not for hunting.
right. And then well, we have the barrel. We could put the long barrel on it.
Well, but it's the 2
Well, it's a 2. Yes.
because you got round restrictions.
Yep.
in
That
Texas.
and that's not a 3-inch gun. I don't think.
No.
Or not. I know it's not a 3.5.
No, definitely not a 3.
Yeah. And then I have a
But it's got a fucking 10 or 12 round capacity.
yeah.
In Texas, it's,
8.
in Texas, it's 2+1.
Yeah.
That's if you're hunting.
When else are you gonna fucking use a shotgun?
I haven't.
Skeet shooting?
I've used it one
Oh
other
yeah,
time.
yeah. I do it for that.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah, but not with that SLP.
I have.
I have too, but it's not my preferred weapon of choice.
Right.
That thing's 100 pounds.
Oh, I have a couple nice over and unders that.
yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
I have one over and under. It's an 18 gauge. And I don't know, something's wrong with it.
16 gauge probably.
It doesn't, it's not cycling. Or maybe it's a 20 gauge. It might be a 20 gauge.
That's more common.
Like it's not cycling right. Like
Yeah.
I need to bring it in and have somebody look at
It's
it.
an over and under.
It
Wait,
is.
It doesn't cycle.
wait.
Or not cycling, but it's not working right. It's not operating right, right?
My
Sorry.
bolt gun doesn't cycle.
Sorry,
it won't chamber new round on
my
its own.
my machine gunner brain took over for a second. Sorry. Yeah, it's just something's not. It's not working right. It doesn't eject. It's not
Yeah.
fucking like firing correctly. Like there's a problem with it. So that sucks because it's a family heirloom. And then I have 3 870s, a Mossberg 500, and that Benelli.
And an unknown Benelli.
An unknown Benelli. Yeah. So,
I believe it's the same.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Except you got the camo one.
Yeah.
Fancy pants.
Well, the only time I'm going to use it, I'm going to need camo. So
Dude, I got invited to a duck hunt. Actually, Crispy hit me up. Omar hit me up, and he invited me to a duck hunt, and I'm gone that week, so I couldn't do
That
it.
sucks.
So
yeah,
they're looking
That
for.
would have been a good time.
I'm sure.
Purple Heart recipients.
Yeah, they're looking for Purple Heart.
Not
guys.
it.
So I was like, "Fuck, dude, sorry." Like
Where do you duck hunt around here?
somewhere around water,
Fucking anywhere.
Yeah.
usually.
I mean, there's. So
I mean, I know a place that has a couple, but
during when the season's open, the Corpus Christi Bay is huge. That area is huge for duck hunting.
If I'm being completely honest, I'm not a huge fan of duck hunting.
No?
No, not a big
love it.
fan. Do you?
I love it when somebody else calls and brings the decoys and gets the ducks.
I like being dry.
I like sitting in the
Yeah, I never duck hunted.
I like
because
sitting in the duck blind and shooting.
in Nebraska. It was always cold as balls.
Yeah.
And fuck that.
Yeah, like I just like being dry.
I didn't duck hunt for like 20 years. And the reason why is because when I was in high school, every fucking time I went duck hunting, I fell in the water. And it was in Minnesota.
Ugh.
And it's cold as every fucking time. It wasn't like it was one of those like, I'm going to be extra fucking whoa. And I'm like, God damn it.
So I haven't pheasant hunted since Nebraska. And that's when I used most of my shotguns, when I was pheasant hunting or whatever. But I actually saw a couple pheasants in Montana.
Yeah.
All running across the road. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah,
I thought they were all dead.
Pheasants, they got a.
Because they're not in Nebraska anymore.
What's the big one that's up there is grouse. Yeah, like fucking like brush grouse and stuff, and yeah, they're all over the place up there. Fucking delicious too, so fucking tasty. Like, I'd like to get back on some sandhill crane action.
Oh, I'd love that. It's
yeah,
so good.
You can't even say that in Nebraska.
I know.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
You can't say that in most states.
Yeah.
Here in Texas, we're like, fuck,
In
let's
here,
go.
they're like, well, you can only hunt if you have a sandhill crane permit. Oh, but just wait, it's free.
It's like,
What?
In Nebraska, there's millions of them. And
Yeah,
you're like,
and they're protected.
yeah, and you can't
Give me
even
that
think about
Florida
shooting them.
Because when I went on that sandhill crane hunt, the guide was like, "You got your sandhill crane permit, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, go fuck yourself, buddy." He's like, "No, I'm serious," and I'm like, "I am too." And he's like, "No, you really need to get one of these," and I'm like. And he's like, just look on the app, and just because Texas, the Department of Wildlife has an app for all your permits and shit.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
just look on the app, and I pulled it open. I go, okay, and I pulled it open, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah,
I'm
shit.
like, okay.
Like, sorry, man.
I was like, but it's free. It doesn't count.
Well, it's like when I went to Louisiana to hunt in Arkansas with Logan and them, because we stay in Louisiana, but we go over the line into Arkansas. You have to have an Arkansas fucking small game license to shoot coyote, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it's like fucking like $80 or some shit
Yeah,
for like
for out of state.
It's like for like a 4-day pass or some shit. Like you had to buy
Cash grab.
Yeah, 100%. It's like fuck.
Speaking
you.
of cash
it's like I'm
grabs.
shooting predators. Fuck you, man.
Right. Speaking of cash grabs, and I don't know if we talked. I had this conversation. I don't know who I had it with, but it was recent. But the cash grab is the state of Colorado, going out after out-of-state hunters for elk tags.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So next year, there are no over-the-counter tags in the entire state of Colorado. It is a draw-only state now.
Really?
Yeah, because they don't have any fucking elk.
But you can confirm.
100%.
Yeah, they all went.
Well,
up to
no,
Wyoming.
they have elk. They're just not shooters.
Yeah.
They're young bucks or young bulls, and they got plenty of cows. But
Yeah.
Another thing I saw all over Montana was the fucking pronghorn. And,
Oh yeah, everywhere.
Yeah. Just
Antelope.
When I
antelope everywhere.
during my Wyoming years, when I lived up in the northern eastern part of Wyoming, fucking everywhere. They used to come out and fuck with the dogs in the backyard and shit. Like they don't give a fuck. I used to shoot them with fucking slingshots.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time. I'd fucking shoot it in the ass and then run away. Yeah. Fastest land animal in North America
Yeah.
is the pronghorn antelope.
I'll be damned.
Fun fact.
Clearly, they haven't seen me on a highway.
And it's weird. They don't. They naturally don't jump over fences. They run through them.
Yeah.
So like just because like they've evolved around sage grouse and shit, or like around like sagebrush.
Right.
And sage grouse is the one I was thinking of earlier. And yeah, they fucking they don't know how to jump, I guess, because it's so flat in the area.
So they barrel themselves through, or they jump through the little.
They, like barbed wire fences and
Yeah.
stuff. They just jump through them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. Like if their head will fit, the rest of their body is coming through. Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. Which is, I don't know. You used to see them along on fucking roadkill constantly because they just fucking constantly run across the road, man. Just get fucked up.
This email is the best email I've ever got in my life.
That's a bold statement.
It is. It's immediate attention needed.
Is it as good as your text you got a while ago?
PayPal charge discrepancy. Almost. Right? That looks kind of legit, right?
I wouldn't touch that fucking button for all.
Oh, no, I'm not going to. But here's the best part. Transaction receipt from PayPal. Invoice date September 4th, 2024. $569.99 has been deducted from your PayPal account for the purchase of a handgun, a Kimber Micro 9, at an undisclosed location in Mexico.
I don't believe them. I don't believe that.
The best part is it has all the order details. Payment mode, PayPal. Item shipped, handgun, Kimber Micro 9, action, semi-automatic, caliber 9mm, 9x19 para, barrel length 3.2
Like
inches.
let's like do some research, but not like
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
you know if you put some
And the best part is a DocuSign link for PayPal.
who's the who did it get sent by?
PayPal billing desk via DocuSign, but the email is zmsmsnmbsbrsmsng plus Wheatley at gmail.com.
That seems super legit.
Yeah, that's not.
PayPal uses
Oh.
Gmail.
Yeah. You didn't know? Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that I didn't know I could buy a handgun with PayPal.
It's like every
In
time
Mexico.
every time I get an email, it's like, this is the real Donald Trump. It's like, no, it's fucking not. Man.
it is?
Because someone signed me up for fucking emails a long time ago, and I still get all these fucking emails.
Dude, there's an unsubscribe button, bro.
I don't think it works because I have fucking damn near broke my goddamn phone screen pushing unsubscribe.
Yeah.
Here's some of the shenanigans at the old off-road park.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
So they have like little competitions.
There's a lady in a bikini. So what I'm watching right now, folks, for those of you listening and just watching my faces, I'm watching a side-by-side go through a mud puddle. There's a chick in a two-piece with her ass pointed towards the camera. She's not doing much, but
she's
I mean, she's wearing the fuck out of that two-piece. Good for her,
yeah.
you know, like.
But yeah, so there's like time trials to get through the mud, and there's so they do like arm wrestling.
Is she adding aerodynamics by jumping on the side and showing her ass?
That was just purely for spectators, I'm sure. So
It was nice of her. It was nice of her.
You said they do arm wrestling?
yeah, they had an arm wrestling competition, and the guy that won like 3 weight group categories.
Yeah.
He was a younger kid and just crushed these big motherfuckers.
Did I have a buddy of mine who's a professional arm wrestler?
This kid was good.
Fucking he works at the VA. He works at the VA here. He's the bros, the blind rehabilitation office something.
Huh.
He's the one to he'll give you like prescription sunglasses if you have like light sensitivities for TBI and stuff like that. Yeah.
Like I can get prescription Oakleys or I can get BCGs.
You can get Oakleys.
Yeah.
You can get Oakleys.
You got to pay up for the Oakleys, but
No, I got fucking free Wiley X's that were
pay up for the
prescription.
Oakleys.
Did you choose the Wiley X's? Or
That
did
was
they give them to you?
That was the best ones they had at the time.
There's a free side and a
Because I got issued Wiley X's at one point too. I didn't want them.
No, these are fucking legit, man. These were good. I took them with me to Afghanistan. They were nice. And then after I got my eye surgery, he gave me another set that wasn't prescription. He just gave me a set.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
I just picked up some sunglasses with the bifocal built into it.
yeah,
It's weird.
you have bifocals.
Well, because I'm losing my near vision.
You're fucking. Well, you know why?
Because I'm old.
Well, yeah, actually, your optic nerve fully matures right around 50.
Yeah.
I could.
And-
Can you cut the clip from last episode? Yeah. Can you just splice them together?
We did talk about this last week.
What?
This little topic. Your eye, the fully evolved.
Am I the only one that
50
remembers
years
this?
old?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a TBI and he's old as fuck. So yeah, yeah.
I swear it is verbatim. That's the only reason I was like, we talked about this last week.
Oh,
Yeah.
got nothing.
Yeah. We'll just go fuck ourselves then. Sorry to bore you twice.
Yeah. So last week I had to go to West Virginia.
But we didn't know you were getting bifocals last week. Is that new?
I've had them for a while now.
Yeah, dude. Like his high school chum Ben Franklin invented those. Dude. You know that shit? Yeah, I had to go to fucking West Virginia last week for the oil and gas job.
Yeah, take me home.
That was interesting. I sang that in my head all night while fucking driving around the backwoods. It looked like fucking Deliverance, man. Like I thought I was gonna get raped.
So you're too afraid to roll the windows down and yell it.
You goddamn right, dude. You goddamn right. Like it was fucking terrifying, bro.
I've never been afraid of being raped.
Well, some of us are more attractive than others, bro.
I guess.
Like.
We
we
were in the backwoods of West Virginia too,
Yeah.
and we had enough moonshine to get half that state drunk.
Dude, so where I was, it was a place called
Maybe got
Weston.
raped. I don't know.
It was a place called Weston, West Virginia. It's about an hour north. It's about
Very original.
it's about the fucking. I know, right? I will tell you this,
Where do you live? I live in West Virginia.
dude. Have you ever walked into a place, whether it's a room, an establishment, anything, and just known, not thought, just fucking absolutely 100% knew
You're the smartest guy in the room.
the smartest and most attractive person in the room? Have you ever done
With
that?
all their teeth.
Dude, I walked into a Walmart in Weston, Virginia, and I was like, holy fuck, I think I'm the only person in this building that doesn't have a sister mom.
So like West Virginia, I'm your leader now.
Dude, there was the amount of space between their eyeballs. Holy fuck. Webbed fingers and shit. Like, I mean, like, say what you will and be like, that's not true. They're not all inbred. Fucking show me that they're not, dude. Because from what I saw, I'm sorry, guys.
Because
I seen some shit.
There's some documentaries that show some of them really, really,
Yeah.
really
what's
are.
that one? The
Wonderful Wild Whites of West Virginia.
There it is.
And
No,
then,
they're not
then
the
you have
inbred
the
ones.
Whitakers.
The Whitaker.
That was- that's the
ones
fucked
you're
up
thinking.
one.
Yeah.
They are fucking wow.
Yeah. Like that's
That whole fucking
Sad,
area
yeah.
was like that, dude. It was fucked up, man. Like, it did have redeeming qualities. You know, there was a Sheetz. I do love me some Sheetz. You know, so I mean, that's good. Sheetz gas stations are all right, but yeah, I was awake for 33 hours because I woke up at like 4 a.m. East Coast time, which is 3 a.m. our time, and I was like, all right, I'm going to try to go back to sleep. And that didn't happen because I'm in a fucking strange motel room with a roommate because that's how this works.
Oh.
You get a roommate, which sucks.
yeah, that sucks.
So what did he say when you finished on the drapes? Was it weird?
No, actually, this one was a Navy vet, so he was ready
Oh,
for
okay.
it. He was good. He was good with it. We were making jokes. I was like, you know, they were like, there's a lot of ticks out here. And I was like, well, he's checking my butthole later, so that's fine. Like, it's all good. He's like, yeah, but you got to check mine. I'm like, let's go, bro. I'll look at your butthole for you.
Hold squat.
Fucking helping you out, man. Shit.
I have a beautiful picture somewhere of two lieutenants silhouetted on a hill in Kentucky.
Yep.
And one's pulling a tick out of on his knees. The other one's bent over, pulling a tick out of his ass. And
Fort Polk.
yeah, that was Fort Polk.
Yeah.
I thought it was
No. Fort Knox.
Fort Knox, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's like
Fort Polk just popped in.
That's Louisiana.
That's
right?
Louisiana.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's that's Louisiana. That's hilarious in and of itself. Oh, where do you live, Louisiana?
It's kind of like tequila.
Southern California. So I was out in Weston. That's where we were staying. But like I drove 280 miles in one day throughout these backwoods because it's like you'll have a pipeline that goes like this, but the roads go like this. You know, to like get around it, right? So like at one point I come around this curve and there's a fucking lake in front of me and I'm just like skirt and I'm like, I don't know. I'm using a fucking GPS from it's from 2009. All right. It is a legitimate, a shitty
Cricket phone not work?
no. There was no kind of fucking service in that bitch. And normally I blame T maybe, but nope, this time even the Verizon guys are like, this is fucked, man. We're flying blind, baby. Like, yeah. Dude. They don't want their no, you know what? I'm better than that joke. I'm not gonna say it. They don't want to fucking have somebody like a call. Anyways, they don't want 911 working in that area. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, dude, all night fucking till like it was supposed to start at 4. They didn't start it until 6:30 p.m. So from 6:30 until I think I got back to the room at like 10:30 the next morning or something. Like it was a wild fucking day, man. It was a long night. At one point, I'm parked on the road, and I have like a yellow flashing light, like a little yellow like caution light. I put up on the top of the truck when I'm parked in a weird area or whatever. And it's midnight, and I'm sitting on the side of this fucking road, and out of nowhere, I see a fucking flashlight pop up out of a fucking field to my right, and I'm like, "Fuck me!" Here comes some yokel, right? And this guy comes out, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" And I was like, "Working, man." And he's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Pipeline work." And he's like, "Pipeline, huh?" I'm like, "You like having heat in the winter?" And he's like, "Yeah, I do." I was like, "All right, well, that's what I'm doing, man. I'm making sure that thing still runs." And he's like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "My grandma was getting upset. She didn't know what was going on. I was checking on you." I was like, "There's a fucking yellow flashing light there, fucking Cletus." Like, goddamn, man. But no, he was a nice guy. I was like, "All right, no, I appreciate it."
I would ask for moonshine.
But I should have, fuck. But one of the guys straight up got a gun pulled on him.
Yeah?
And apparently the dude who pulled the gun on him just shot a fucking meth head like last week.
Well, then you can't blame that guy either.
Right? Yeah. And the guy was cool. And now the gentleman that got the gun pulled on him that was part of our crew was a young African-American man from St. Louis who dressed exactly like what you're all thinking. And he was not happy with getting a gun pulled on him. And I was like, bro, I just told him, I was like, brother, you're behind enemy lines right now, dude. Like, make no mistake, that Mason-Dixon line is north of here. I was like, so just a heads up, dude. And these motherfuckers out here, like, they ain't gonna find you. So just say, "I apologize, sir. I'll leave now." And he's like, "Yeah, you're right. You're right." I was like, "Yeah," because it is a backwards ass fucking area, man. But
speaking of moonshine,
yeah,
I had gummy bear moonshine,
keep talking.
Okay.
and he was handing out the gummy bears.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
Was it gummy bears like soaked in moonshine?
Yeah,
Or?
jar of fucking gummy bears soaked in moonshine, and
Bet you that does the trick.
it was not bad.
Because I've had vodka gummy bears before.
It was gummy worms too, so
Nice.
yeah. But it was
I used to do Jolly Rancher vodka.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. You don't know it's vodka, and there's nothing else in it.
Yeah.
Besides Jolly Rancher.
like the old Zemas.
No, because
Zima was a malt liquor, man.
But
You could
those
drink 12
didn't even.
of those, you'd be like, "Oh, I'm a little buzzed."
But those didn't even taste that. Like you still had some Zima flavor to it. These, it literally just tastes like liquefied Jolly Ranchers.
yeah.
There's no hint of alcohol whatsoever. We used to do a melon infused one too.
I did that with cinnamon vodka once for like a Christmas time thing. Yeah.
I did it with hot peppers, Scotch bonnets, jalapenos, habaneros for Bloody Marys. Oh,
Okay.
You know,
bro.
Yeah, fuck
you
it.
said cinnamon. I'm doing the big cinnamon gummy bears in the moonshine.
Okay, like the
cinnamon bears.
good cinnamon bears. Yeah.
I would. That would be good. I'm gonna try
Or
that.
do that and drop a couple cinnamon sticks.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go.
And a candy cane.
Yeah.
Candy cane will dissolve and help.
It adds the
flavor.
sugar into it too to help smooth it. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
That's when I infused it. It was basically I had crushed up candy canes. I poured into it and it all dissolved.
Nice.
And you just shake it every day for like a couple days. Matter of fact, I think I still have the motherfucker. It's like just like this red bottle of liquid. It's in my house.
I have this trash, quote unquote, moonshine that I got at the off road park in Floresville a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
That is just fucking horrible. It's so bad.
Give me one of them sodas, buddy. I'm gonna rum and coke this with you. There goes the internet. Oh, they're mixing booze.
Well, just tell them it's Pappy.
Yeah, right.
Pappy and Coke Zero.
Dude.
If you've never had Pappy and Coke Zero,
You're
you
fucking
don't
up.
know what you're missing.
Just fucking up, bud.
It's fucking delicious.
Otherwise, you're just ruining your Coke.
That's it. See, I'm doing it the right way. I have like 14 melted ice cubes in my Pappy, but he just poured Coke Zero in it. And that's
Yeah.
a game changer.
It's a game changer, man.
That's what you do when you have 14 melted ice cubes. Is you mix the Coke in and give it more flavor.
I only had 12 melted ice
Yeah.
cubes, so that's why I added the Coke Zero. Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you don't water down your whiskey, then I mean, how the fuck are you even drinking it?
What are you taking shots, you fucking amateur? Anyways.
I had a dude do that. We had I was working at a bar in South Shore, Massachusetts, and we had the 150 year anniversary of Grand Marnier, and it is If you've never had it,
It's orangey.
it is. But it is so if you pour it how it's supposed to be poured. So you fill one brandy snifter with hot water, and then you pour your shot in the other brandy snifter, and you tilt it at like a 45-degree angle on top of the warm water, and you rotate it, and it warms. It releases the aromas out of that Grand Marnier, and then you sip it because it's a sipping cognac or cordial, whatever you want to call it, and it is insanely fucking good. It is very orangey, a hint of vanilla, a little citrus, but it is so fucking good.
It's like Tawaka, but without the felony.
And less Italian, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like triple sec, but the good stuff. But so I had a guy come in one night, and he's like, "What's your most expensive shot?" I'm like, "That Grand Marnier is $75 a shot," and he's like, "I'll take 4." Okay, man. So I started getting the brandy glasses out, and he's like, "No, just put them in shot glasses." And I was like, "You want that in a shot glass?" He's like, "Yeah." Cool, man. Poured 4 shots, slid them over. He handed them out to his buddies. They're like, "Cheers!" Wham! Down the hatch. And I was just like, whatever. Thanks for your $300 tab and your 20% tip.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like that's $60 for. I didn't even do it the right way. Like I just poured it in shot glasses for you. Like whatever, dude. Yeah.
Ugh. So one of the guys I was with, we all had fucking Jeeps. Like every one of us.
Yeah.
One of the guys fucking totaled his shit. Like
On purpose or on accident?
on accident. But here's the fucked up thing. It was after we were done working. Like he was on his way back and just straight fucking fucked up. This bitch, dude. Like totaled that motherfucker.
Oh, what did he hit?
Another car.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was bad. But because we were like the Jeeps were all dirty and shit, and it was all fucked up anyways, what do? We draw dicks all over it, right? We just draw dicks in the fucking dirt, right? I see it at the airport because he was there before me the next morning, and like I had a big old dick on the side. They just fucking wiped it off. Like you can tell, like it's just like, it's like oh fuck, there's a dick. It was just parked at the airport.
that happens to some of our warfighter mail we send to some of our customers.
It's true.
too.
It's true. You know, you're not the only ones that do that.
That shows up and it's Sharpie scribbled all over it from the post office.
Yeah.
It's like you can't fucking deliver a package, but you can take time out of your day to Sharpie the box.
Right.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Fuck you.
Dude. I had to I got reached out to by Dawn from Veteran Success Resource Group.
Okay.
Scott Davidson's crew.
Yep.
She reached out to me last night and she was like, "Listen, where did you guys get the golf ball launcher that you brought out to our event last year? We're looking to do it again."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, you guys just weren't going to ask me to come out and do it again?" And she's like,
Fuck you.
She's like, "I don't think we knew that you were working with another nonprofit, Mikey." And I was like, "Oh, sure. Well, maybe if Scott would call me back." Anyways, and so
I don't think Scott listens to this.
he doesn't. But I had ours at my house.
Yeah.
So I that's why I was here 45 minutes early because I was out running errands. One of those errands was I was sending it out to Scott and his crew so they could use it.
Nice.
You know, and I have it in a Gunworks fucking Pelican, and I'm just like, it's not a gun. And they're like,
Did you put it in a
that?"
box too, or just the Pelican?
Just a Pelican.
Oh, you idiot!
I locked it.
It doesn't fucking matter.
I locked it.
Somebody will steal it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to be upset when they open it up and it's not a Gunworks rifle.
You know what's going to be upset is when you go to file an insurance claim and they pay you out $100 plus shipping costs.
No, I added extra.
Oh, okay.
Not my first time.
Speaking of that, 8.5 years, and I finally got paid out on a freight claim for Warfighter.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it only took me 4.5 months to get paid. I think I'm batting like 1 out of 200 at this point.
Yeah.
I was excited. I was proud of that.
By the way, I should probably tell her the combination of that fucking thing. Jesus.
What's the combination?
Nope.
Yeah, the one post office guy that listens.
I know. He's like, ooh. Every Pelican
Not a
place
gun.
he sees, he's going to try. Justin, you said you had some current events.
I do, fellas.
What do you got?
There's a
So
lot going on.
I don't know if
really.
y'all have seen it or not, But someone
Yes.
threw a flamethrower on a drone.
No, it was an incendiary grenade.
Yeah, no,
That thing.
No.
they're dropping fucking. They're using fucking phosphorus is what they're doing.
Yeah, or white phosphorus.
Yeah.
So this is the point of view from the drone that was dropping.
This is the video.
That is not a flamethrower.
no.
That is not. That's not how flamethrowers work.
So inside that entrenched area with the trees, apparently there's a bunch of Russian armor and troops and everything in there, right?
Yeah.
Here's my thing.
How does the drone not melt?
We're not allowed.
So the same thing when you take
we're not allowed to do that.
when you take a white phosphorus grenade and you set it on a piece of steel, you literally pull the pin, pop the spoon, and you set it down, and it burns a hole straight through.
Yep.
The same thing. They just have the grenade rigged.
So that was just a phosphorus
I'm assuming it's a white phosphorus. I mean, I don't. Have you ever seen one of those go off? The white phosphorus grenades.
yeah.
Yeah.
We burnt that truck down.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
But they burn for a good amount of time.
Yeah.
And they burn through anything. But if you dump it, it dumps like that. Like white phosphorus doesn't go out,
Right.
unless you starve it of oxygen.
Well, so here's my question on this: is that against Geneva Convention's
I don't think so.
rules?
Why would it be?
Using white phosphorus is against Geneva Convention.
No,
It
it's
is.
not. We still use them in mortar rounds.
It's used. It's not
Yeah,
used.
it's looms, bro, and shit
No,
like that, right?
the WP round you drop to burn shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's not supposed to be used on troops,
Okay.
like troops in the open.
I don't know if that's true. I think you can burn people.
All right, here it is. I suggest reading it up on Protocol 3 of the Convention on certain conventional weapons, incendiary munitions. All right, Protocol 3, incendiary weapons. Incendiary weapons are those, thank you, are those that are primarily designated to set fire to objects or to burn persons through the action of flame or heat, such as napalm and flamethrowers. It is prohibited in all circumstances to use them against civilians. It is also prohibited to make any military objective located within a concentration of civilians the object of attack by air-delivered incendiary weapons. Okay, then none of those apply. Finally, it is prohibited to make forests or other kinds of plant cover the object of attack by incendiary weapons unless they are being used to conceal combatants or other military objectives or themselves military objectives. All right, so it's totally allowed.
Yeah, we
That's
used
Article 2.
Well, yeah, I mean, we dropped fucking white phosphorus on things.
I thought we only dropped on equipment.
That's what I thought, too.
That's like the whole, you can't shoot a person with a 50 cal, but you can shoot their
No,
equipment.
that's a Mark 19.
No, that's
No,
it's
it's
all
50.
bullshit. You can shoot them with any goddamn weapon we
Yeah.
have. You can
Yeah.
shoot a, you can lock onto a person with a fucking javelin missile if you wanted to, and I wanted to, and I didn't get the chance to. I wanted to put those tracking gates on one asshole running away,
Yeah.
and
I
never.
wanted a fucking
We were
84 up
actually
his butthole.
on the last episode when you weren't with us and we had Omar on.
Yeah.
He was talking about the time that he got to shoot a javelin.
yeah. Yeah.
And but yeah,
I barely remember that, too. I didn't even drink that episode.
well, none of us did. Nobody drank.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I stand corrected, man. I thought maybe that there was some
I think-
moral obligation.
I think the
against that.
reason we got rid of flamethrowers is because they're not fucking safe to use.
No, for the person using.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're just,
Yeah,
it's not a,
They're also not safe for the people on the receiving end.
no, not at all. Well, or anybody in the area.
Highly
let's be
effective, though,
real.
man. Highly
Well,
effective.
for what we used them for.
Until
World War
somebody
II.
realizes there's a fucking Zippo man and shoots their tank.
Yeah. For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume, I don't know if this is true or not, but I know that, all right, so airborne guys during World War II got paid an extra $50 a month. Right?
Okay.
I think that's the right amount.
Did,
Jump pay.
Yeah.
yeah. I think that flamethrower guys should have got paid a little bit of extra as well.
No,
man.
because
Like-
nobody volunteered for it. They got told.
Yeah,
Everyone that went through airborne volunteered for it.
that's true.
You knew what you were getting into. But carrying a flamethrower, you didn't have an option.
Dude.
And, well, you didn't get to join the military and be like, I'm the flamethrower guy. You know, you can join the military and be like, I'm the machine gunner. And they're like, cool. If you want to carry this bitch, have fun.
Fucking A.
You know what I mean? But you're like, no.
Oh, we're out of machine guns, but we have this.
Yeah. No, it's oh, you want to be a machine gunner? You want to carry heavy stuff? Cool. You're the Zippo man. And I'm like, fuck.
That's true. Maybe that's how it works. I don't know.
At least you get a gangster title like Zippo Man.
If I was the flamethrower dude, like it's kind of like react contact with a belt fit machine gun. you're getting 100 rounds, whether you fire one shot at me or you open up on me.
Well,
but I'm not stopping until I go through this belt.
Yep.
I don't know how they ran.
But same thing.
I don't know what the SOP was
Like,
for a flamethrower.
Hold it till it clicks.
If I was the,
But I'm pretty sure once that tank's empty, you just
That's
take
it,
it
it's
off,
gone.
and
I'm
now
gone.
you're a rifleman.
that's what I mean, though. But if I'm the flamethrower dude,
Yeah.
the first times I'm just like flamethrower, and I'm like,
getting one.
that's it.
They're getting one.
Until it's empty, and then I'm dropping this bitch and let's go.
Because
But for
I've
trench warfare,
like I've shot a fucking flamethrower, and I know you have too.
I was with you.
Yeah. And like
No.
even fucking shooting it.
but you haven't
is hot.
shot a real flamethrower.
This was as close as we could get.
Yeah, but a real one, they are fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
So this one we could get about 100 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it, like,
I know.
And it wasn't
I think
like-
I was there.
it wasn't a little one.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like, this is the $3,000 flamethrower, not the $400 one on eBay.
But distance is different.
I know that
Like
when
a real
I melted
one.
a tree.
Well,
with
yeah, we're using way different fuel.
Well, and the nozzle on a real one is.
Yeah.
I mean, you're coming out in a fucking stream.
Yes.
Like it's
a fire hose.
it has recoil. If you
Yeah.
watch people shoot
That
a
the
real
real one has a fire hose. This one is a
Yeah.
garden hose.
Yeah.
yeah. And don't get me wrong, because there was recoil on the one that we shot.
Yeah.
There, weirdly enough, there was a little bit.
There
of recoil,
was,
and
but
I
it wasn't
oh,
like-
shit. Like
Yeah.
it was enough to surprise me.
Yeah.
You know. But you're right. Yeah, it wasn't the fucking crazy one. You know. Like yeah. But I know just even on that one, I learned valuable lessons about what not to do, and one of which was don't wear fucking shorts when you're operating one.
Yeah.
That fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Like it burned the shit out of my leg, dude.
Wearing
Like,
fucking Ranger panties and a flamethrower, they don't really mix.
yeah, it fucking sucked, man. Like,
It was a great picture, though.
yeah.
You with the flag in the background and I was shooting it. We're both an American flag, fucking Ranger panties.
Yeah, that's a great picture.
So we were all machine gunners, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
At one point in time. The military has some fucking awesome machine guns that are new.
Yeah, they do.
And if any listener has an opportunity to get a fucking podcast hosts on a fucking live fire range with some new machine guns,
Or
Yeah.
or Warfighter tobacco.
Yeah,
Or
or-
however you want to
Yeah,
spin
yeah.
it.
however you want to spin
hey,
it.
fuck you guys, all right? Freedom Friends.
Hey, we almost had an opportunity.
You'd be a 1099 that day.
We almost had an
All right.
opportunity to go run some swift boats and miniguns on rivers and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
I was working on that whole thing, and then their command came down, and somebody else got in a little bit of trouble.
It's always got to be a fucking
social
fun
media
police.
bullshit. Well, so this dude, he ordered a bunch of cigars, and he put a patch on his arm. He was a swift boat dude. Put a patch on his arm and a Warfighter sticker on the sides of the fucking pintle mount for the minigun.
Fuck yeah.
And he's got a cigar in his mouth, and he's fucking going just fucking cyclic with a minigun on a swift boat. And so he sends a picture in, and I'm like, bro. And to this day, our number one engaged post is that.
Yeah.
And I was like, do you know, what's your handle so I can tag you in it? I have to give you credit. Like, this is fucking, yeah. And so he gave it to me. And so I tagged him in it, and it was up for like a week or so. And then I got a message from him. He's like, hey, man, you don't have to pull the post, but can you remove the tag?
He got in trouble.
And I was like, oh. And I was like, no problem. No questions asked. It's done. Anything else, whatever, just let me know.
Yeah.
And so then I waited a couple of weeks, and I was like, hey, I'm assuming that, command came down and everything we were talking about is probably not still in the works. And he's just like, yeah, he's like, I'll hit you up if things change. And I was like, God damn it.
Damn.
Yeah. But like Sig's making that new 338 Norma Mag machine gun.
Fucking
yeah.
dope, dude.
What is it? The XM250?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fucking sweet.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah. You know what they fixed on that?
What?
You know how if we loaded, you had to load it with the bolt back. Otherwise, you would
open
fucking
bolt.
jam it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
This one you don't have to. You can
just
load it and then
Shut the feature and then cock?
and then you can move it into position and just
motherfucker.
rack it. And then it has a semi-auto setting,
Oh, really?
so you can shoot it like a fucking sniper rifle if you want to. So
no,
it,
no
fucking
It's
cool. Yeah, that one right there. Yep.
Fucking A, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
pretty dope.
Just raining brass.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
how long ago was that? 245 weeks ago.
19.
December 18th, 2019.
Go back to the other one. Yeah. It almost 2,000 likes and a fuckload of comments.
That's dope as shit.
And I mean, the reach on it was insane. But yeah, It sucks because it would have been cool. Even if I didn't get to fucking shoot the thing, it just would have been cool as shit. Go back to the other picture actually for a second. Look at the stickers on the inside of the. Go to the other previous one. Yeah. Look at all the little stickers on the left side and the inside of the armor plate. Yep.
Nice.
Oh,
Jellyfish?
something like that.
Or are those Asian carp? How fucking awesome. That's how many Asian carp I got with the minigun.
Those Asian carp also have one sticker.
Yeah.
I've seen that video.
So I'm working a trip to go up north because that's where they are. We found an outfitter that will take you out to shoot Asian carp with a shotgun.
Ooh, what?
Yeah. I'm like, I'm in. I don't care how much it costs. Yeah. Like, how fucking fun would that be?
How far up north?
They're just in the States.
Yeah.
I don't know where. I can't remember. This was
in
months ago, and
Nebraska, it would be illegal to do that out of a helicopter.
Really?
Yeah, you can't shoot fish out of a helicopter. Remember that weird ass law?
Oh yeah, and you can't carry concealed on a snowmobile.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Laws and rules are made and created in this country because of two reasons. Somebody fucked up.
Yeah.
Or somebody's jealous of somebody else.
Yeah, haters, dude. Yeah,
That's it. That's the only reason laws are made. Those laws,
haters.
You can't carry a concealed firearm on a snowmobile. Period. Across the board, doesn't matter why.
Yeah.
Why? Do you know why?
No.
I have no fucking idea why.
I read a lot.
I know why. Because somebody was pissed off at their neighbor because the neighbor banged his wife and he couldn't fucking prove it. And he's like, you know what? Fuck you. You can't carry concealed on your snowmobile anymore.
Something like that. Yeah, some dude trounced out a fucking judge's old lady.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't remember.
But shooting fish out of a helicopter from Nebraska, like
This is really why I got that
this
shotgun.
looks fucking dope.
That's why I got the shotgun.
You just wait for him to jump and just fucking pull.
oh, nice.
Like this would be perfect for that FNSLP.
Yeah.
How fucking fun is that?
All day,
Because
dude.
by law, if you take an Asian carp out of the water, you're required to kill it. It is illegal to set it free.
Look at all these motherfuckers.
Yeah. It's illegal to set it free.
Wow.
So now you're not putting it in the boat. You're seeing it and killing it. How fucking fun would this be?
Oh, dude,
Oh, God, how fun would that be?
I'm in. Dude.
I saw a video on YouTube.
I mean, this is what, 20-second video?
This is
100 fish.
This is the only time in my life where I'd wear one of those speed belts for a shotgun and I get really good at fucking quick reloads. Like, oh, you shoot 3-gun? No, I shoot Asian carp.
That's way more practical.
Steering it, right? Like, oh, what are you training for? Fish.
Fish.
Like,
You guys are loaded for bear? Nah, dude, carp.
So, and it's crazy. I don't know if you guys have done any research about the Asian carp. I mean, other than that, they're extremely invasive.
I'm not.
But you don't have to do
I'm not
shit
familiar.
to get them to jump. All you have to do is fucking go by them. They're triggered by noise and water movement.
No shit.
Yeah. And so that's why, like, when you see a boat going and they just jump as the boat goes by.
Welcome
'cause
to
they're like,
America,
what the
little
fuck is
Asian
that?
bitch.
I was hanging out at the park, right? We were parked down by the river. And I swear to
van?
God. What's that?
In a van?
In a side-by-side.
Oh, okay.
And
Down by the river.
and I saw this fish jump out of the water, and I was the only one to see it. I'm like, what the fuck was that? And everybody's looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, there was a fucking fish that jumped like that far out of the water. And as soon as everybody was looking, it did it again. I was like, see?
I fucking.
Well, I don't know what kind of fish jump around here like that, but
There's a lot.
there's only a little guy.
No, there's a lot. But like, yeah, like, fucking how fun would that be?
Boys, I gotta take this call real quick. Excuse me.
Okay. We'll talk about shooting fish.
Those are big.
But so now by law, they're required to kill the ones in the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have positive control of this fish and you do not kill it, you're in violation. It's so awesome. So there's a video of a family in a boat, and this Asian carp jumps and takes this little kid out, and he falls over the back of like one of the little benches.
Yeah.
And all you see is his little feet kicking in the air. This fish is flopping around. It's great.
Well, you've seen the swift boat operator get
Oh
taken
yeah,
out by one, right?
Smokes him and then he salutes.
Just John, I literally saw that video yesterday.
The kid one?
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
In my head, I was like, that Fisher's under the water, like, fuck this kid.
Right? Like, wow.
They just said there's 19 in their boat right now that jumped into the boat.
Yeah. They are super invasive.
That's my kind
Are
of
they good eating at all? I mean, most carp aren't.
There's no good use for them at all.
Well, it just says how to eat this fish.
Well, you can eat it, but
Yeah.
no.
Huh.
Fried caviar. You batter and deep fry anything, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
So you batter and deep fry a dog turd, I'd probably eat it. Depending on
The dog or the turd?
the stipulations of why I have to eat it.
y'all want another piece of current events?
Sure.
This one Dave showed me.
Uh-oh.
I haven't had time to look into it, but apparently, Tim Waltz's entire family is Trump supporters.
That's awesome.
Nebraska waltzes for Trump. They're all wearing the T-shirt.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is a very Nebraska last name.
Well, no, they've got these are custom made.
Well, yeah.
Like I was like,
yeah, I don't think Target sells those.
I was like, damn, y'all are really hammering this point home. But apparently, his entire family is like, nah, we're going with Trump, which is got to be a little bit of a got to be a bit of a blow.
Yeah.
That's his family.
You know what's funny is so
What?
That's Tim Waltz's family.
So for the past week, I haven't listened to the news. And today on the way into work, I turned on the news.
Yeah.
And I didn't miss anything. Like nothing changed my opinion or my viewpoint of what's going on in this shit show that we call a presidential race.
Yeah.
But nothing has changed. Like there wasn't. I was hoping that like I turned the news on and they'd talk about like I don't know things that make semi sense. Like here's some policy. Maybe here's something. Give me a little bit of hope.
Nothing.
Not a goddamn thing has changed.
Nothing. I'll give the Trump campaign one thing. They're at least talking points. They at least have talking points that are surrounding policy, right? Whereas I haven't seen fuck all from Kamala Harris's team.
I have.
I haven't seen
And
anything
it's all
policy-wise.
Trump team's talking points.
Yeah. Like or they keep bringing up Project 2025.
I'm waiting for
Everybody's denounced.
I'm waiting for mainstream media news across the board. Doesn't matter what fucking channel, Fox included. Don't fucking care.
Sure.
To actually report like a hint of truth, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Like give me something that's true.
Well, I saw.
You know what I mean? Like just put logic into play here for a second.
I saw one interview where she answered questions.
It was staged.
You could tell that he caught her off guard with a question.
No, they both had pieces of paper with questions and answers on it. I don't know if you watched it or not.
Yeah, but I saw one where she was caught off guard and all it was just word salad, man. She just started vomiting up words that didn't pertain to anything. And it was just like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like,
she's lawyering.
not even well, though.
No, but
it's like, oh,
you don't have to be a good lawyer to be a lawyer.
to be a former attorney general, though, you would think.
You like how she has the accents depending on where she is at?
That's hilarious.
Oh,
'Cause make
they
no
were
mistake-
bad, too.
Make no mistake, that bitch grew up in Canada. Like, that's more north than you and me, bro. Like, dude, she grew up in Canada.
And you know what? I've never heard her say sorry.
I've never once heard
Not
sorry
once.
come out of her mouth. Yeah. I'd like to hear her talk about a boot. What's this all about?
But that's how long we've been recording.
Yeah. Fucking A. It's very subtle, Justin. Jesus. Let me just throw the fucking recording time up on your face.
You know what?
Yeah, dude, that's the beef though, right? It's like she like at what point when you're getting pandered to that hard,
Yeah.
do you finally just go, dude, fucking stop.
Right.
Like I see what you're doing. And I love all of the memes have been fucking phenomenal with it because they're like these clips, two clips that give off the same energy, and it's like, we got 64 days before it's time for this election. And then it's like, catch me outside. How about that? And I'm like, yes,
It's
dude.
the same person.
So fucking real, dude. Same shit, dude. Like, it's so fucking funny to me. And it's like, come on, man. Like I don't know. When did authenticity in public figures, not even just politics, fucking die?
When did gaslighting America become acceptable?
When we let it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. We're not letting it.
Yeah, we are.
They're just doing it.
We as America, half of America vote for these.
No.
Like,
I'm talking about media outlets,
Oh, yeah.
right? How do you get CNN to change their tune of what they do? You can't.
Well-
they control what narrative they want to push.
Oh, you can, because they did it. They changed it. Because a week before the fucking debate between Biden and
Yeah.
Trump, they were fucking CNN, MSNBC, all the lefties.
You're
all of
proving
them.
my point.
But I know. But they were all like, Kamala Harris is polling as the worst VP in American history,
Yeah.
and blah, blah blah. They were all reporting.
And then now she's the fucking best thing since sliced bread.
She's the savior, bro,
Yeah.
because they're just gaslighting. So if you want to know how to make mainstream media fucking change their narrative, money. That's how.
No, but
their donors were like, oh, by the way, we're switching gears. We're going to Kamala. Make it happen.
I just
And
want to
they're
know
like,
how that happened behind the scenes. I want to know who pulled those strings because
Well, so what I'm trying to say is, how many years from now will it take for the general populace of the United States to realize they've fucking got the shit gaslighted out of them?
Do you want to know what the Democrats, if they were fucking smart, would do? They would have never have put Kamala Harris up. And if you want a female president, and if you want that fucking narrative, you should have went with, and I can't believe I'm going to say this shit, you should have went with fucking Funbags Pelosi. She's more qualified than Kamala.
Yeah,
That
but
would
she's
be like
older
fucking
than
getting
Biden.
Hillary Clinton back in the fucking running.
I didn't say I'd vote for the bitch. I'm saying that if you want to do it,
They know.
at least use somebody who's got some experience
They,
with government.
too old,
they
too.
know that if they would have done that, it was a guaranteed L.
So is this.
No,
Not in their minds.
This is less than a this is they have a better chance with her than they did with Biden.
100%.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it has nothing to do with like logical anything.
No.
I don't know.
Nothing at all. All it is it's hype.
I'm curious.
No,
to
it's
see.
people that hate Trump.
But
That's all it is. It's
Their
the never Trumpers. That's all it is.
Kamala
It's
Harris's
anybody but
entire campaign is based on hype.
100%.
It's not based on anything else.
No.
Girl, I'm out here in them streets.
Yeah. So
Bitch, you've never been to the streets.
can they keep that going until November?
Well, it's 60 some days. But,
Well, the best part is in a couple days when that debate
oh, I
happens.
know.
Now the shitty part is it's rigged already.
It is.
Yeah.
Like when you go in to have a debate and there are rules other than answer the fucking question
Yeah.
and shut up when the other person's talking.
Well, every debate had rules,
But
yeah.
that should be it. And they should know what questions are coming their way.
No.
They shouldn't.
That is my biggest thing.
Well,
about a
supposedly
debate.
they don't.
Oh, they fucking
They-
do.
One of them does.
Yeah.
If I ask you,
Well, I guarantee Biden didn't know the questions coming at him.
Well, they could have fucking tattooed
he had a
him on his
notebook.
forehead.
He had the answers in front of him. He just couldn't get to the right page.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, fuck up.
You could have had a dude tattooed with the answers on his fucking face, and that guy would have fucked that one up, man. That guy was terrible.
I guarantee you in the Trump Biden one, there was a dude that had a fucking cardboard cutout like we did in the back when we were filming content with our cue cards.
Oh, with me?
He had, yeah, he had a dude that was doing the same thing. Oh shit, I need this one. Then he put it on.
That's every interview that Kamala's given. It's been fucking teleprompted. Like, she doesn't speak to people without one. Like,
But the worst part is Trump's no better. He's not scripted, and that's the worst part.
Oh, he's better at answering.
No, he's not that much better at
Well, you're not wrong.
So this is why I sympathize. I sympathize with Donald Trump on this one because I too have a problem with tact.
in word vomit or what?
Not word vomit, just tact. Right? Where like somebody will ask me a question and I'm gonna give them an answer. They probably ain't gonna like it. And it's not gonna be PC and it's not gonna be the right it might not even be the right answer.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say it with such confidence that you're gonna believe me.
Right?
Like shit. Haley gets madder than fucking me because I do this to her all the time. I'll just come up with some fucking random thing.
You gaslight the shit out of your wife.
Fucking all day. And then I'll be like, she'll be like, is that true? I'll be like, I don't fucking know. She's like, fuck you, man. Because I'll say shit with such fucking confidence. And she's just like, he's got to know. There's no
That
fucking
has
ways.
to be true.
He's not making that up. Like, he's read about this, man. He's way too well versed in it.
So-
like, no, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
That's how 90% of the jokes I told when I bartended, people thought were real stories.
100%.
That's why I was a
Why do
donkey
you think
show
I'm
coordinator.
So, why do you think I'm so good at it?
I know.
It's from bartending.
It really
dude.
is.
Like, shit.
Yep, that's why I was a donkey show coordinator. That's why I banged a girl in a wheelchair. Like, you just gotta say it with confidence, and people are like, son of
Meals
a bitch.
on wheels, bro. Meals on wheels. The problem is that some of my stories are actually that far fetched, and they're 100% true.
But you can't
people
let
are
them know that.
People are like, I don't know which ones to fucking believe, man. Like, dude, like the one-legged midget. That's a real thing that happened. But if I tell that, people are like, that's bullshit. I'm like, nah, you can believe that one or not, dude. But I know that one happened. Fuck, like that was crazy. You know, like there's so many stories like that, and that's where Donald Trump excels, but it's also his hindrance, right? Like, I appreciate that he's going to answer, and I appreciate that he doesn't use a teleprompter, and I appreciate that he's real about it.
It might not be the actual answer for the question, but it's an
Right.
answer.
It's an answer.
There's words. Yeah.
You know, because like this, I can already tell you, this is exactly how the debate's going to go. They're going to ask Kamala a question. She's going to answer the question. All right. She's going to word vomit the question and talk shit about Trump. They're going to say Donald Trump, same question. And he'll be like, can I respond?
Right.
And they'll be like, yeah. He'll spend the entire time trashing her in response
And then telling-
not answering
yeah.
the question. And then he's out of time. And then you retort, Madam Vice
The
President.
problem with what Trump's
blah, blah,
doing
blah,
right
blah.
now is he talks about what he has done in the past and not what he's going to do.
Yeah.
He needs to like let the past die to some extent, but he needs to focus on how he's going to do it going forward.
Well, do you know why he does that? It's a pretty good strategy if
Yeah.
you look at it this way. It's because right now we have 4 years of each of them to compare.
Yeah.
And it's like, if your fucking money was worth more 4 years ago, I'm your guy.
And the Harris team is trying to wipe her slate.
Oh,
clean.
yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to distance her from Biden.
And it is so funny.
And what's funny to me, she's like, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do this, and people are like, you're in charge of the Senate right now.
Yeah.
When we
fucking do
get
it.
in office and people are like, the fuck are you doing right now?
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? Like, you're in office right now. You're currently the vice president.
Yeah.
Go fucking do your job. Like, fuck you, man. Like,
I'd be the worst vice president of the United States
well, if you go off the fucking as it's written,
in politics.
being a VP is pretty fucking worthless. You don't
I'd
do
probably
much.
be one of the best VPs, but I'd be the worst one when it comes to politics. Because I'm like, there's one person that can tell me no.
Well, you're a you're a tiebreaker in the Senate.
Yeah, but
is what you are.
But there's only one person that can actually tell me no. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like, okay, we're gonna play games. This is gonna be fun.
And in her case, she's got a guy who can't fucking think telling her no. So it's like,
I don't think she even asks him.
Yeah.
You know what's
I
funny
think
is-
she goes along with your line. So this is the easiest job in the world. I don't have to do a fucking thing.
For 3.5 years, she sat back waiting for him to die.
Yeah.
And now she's like, oh, now I have to like.
But she was the
perform.
last person in the room for the Afghan pullout.
Yeah, take credit for that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, take credit for that.
Yeah.
You fucking atrocious twat. Like, yeah.
Well, she took credit when it happened. And then I don't know if I think she has to own it at this point.
So I found out something interesting. I had lunch with Matt yesterday. My boy Matt, Special Forces Matt. Yeah. I had lunch with Matt yesterday, and we were sitting there talking, and I was like, what do you think about the whole Trump visiting not Normandy, Trump visiting Arlington?
Yeah.
And he's like, I think he was invited.
He was
I was like, he
100%.
was 100%. And I was like, here's the fun part. So was Biden, and so was Harris. They were all invited.
they just didn't show up.
They just didn't show up. They've never reached out to those families.
I know, it's crazy.
That's bananas. George Bush called my dad when my brother John got killed.
Yeah.
Fucking called him while he was at work on a cell phone and talked to him for like an hour. You know what I mean? Like,
You know, my first
What the
question,
fuck, man?
if I ever got a phone call like that, my first question would be like, sir, how the fuck do you get this number?
and you know what the president would say?
I'm the president of the United States of America.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
No,
son.
I want the answer. I want it.
It's called the Patriot Act, bitch. You know, like,
Can I ask one favor then? Can you get me the cell phone number of the person that works at UPS.
That's it. Like,
Can I do anything for you?
it's not even like
While I got you on the phone.
yeah, I'm not even going after like a celebrity crush. Like, I don't give a fuck about Ryan Reynolds' number. It's like, I need the fucking post office dude.
I give a fuck about Ryan's number. Please. Fuck. Yeah, dude. But so that blew my mind, and I was like, "Did you hear about the altercation? You know who the altercation? You know what the altercation was?
I don't.
What
It was a
altercation?
groundskeeper.
Yeah.
Where?
It was a groundskeeper that was like, are you guys supposed to have cameras? Like, yeah, we cleared. And he was like, oh, okay. That's the altercation.
I heard that I
everybody's
heard it got
talking
physical though.
Oh, wait, hold on. What altercation? Where was
Between
what?
Trump team and Arlington staff.
Oh,
They keep saying Arlington
okay.
staff because it was a fucking groundskeeper. It wasn't like the fucking like,
there was a thing that I think the Army Times put it out that the U.S. Army came out and put a statement too.
yeah. Yeah.
I didn't read.
Well,
it.
so it's true. Like you're not allowed to use Arlington as a political
Right.
fucking
Yeah.
thing, right? You're not allowed to do that without clearance.
Yeah.
The Trump team had all of the permits and clearances. Not to mention the fact they were invited by a Gold Star family, and they were authorized to have a photographer. Well, what the fuck do you think the photographer's for?
Mm-hmm.
He's taking pictures.
Yeah.
Justin, you're a photographer. What do you do with your camera?
Usually take pictures.
Once you give somebody a picture, do you control what they do with it?
No, sure don't.
But I guarantee those pictures went to more than just the news cycle. They went to the families. Like that photographer was probably, I'm speculating here, but taking pictures for the families meeting President Trump.
Right.
If they were
For sure.
freelance, usually what they do is they take the pictures and then they sell them to the highest bidder. That's like TMZ and all those people. None of them.
Yeah, but I
work for
doubt that
TMZ.
his photographer was freelance.
This wasn't a freelance guy.
doubt-
This is a guy on the team.
I highly doubt that any photographer is going to charge a Gold Star family.
Yeah.
To have
Maybe not.
pictures of them with President Trump.
No, they were not
They're-
going to charge them, but they'll charge Fox News for the fucking shot.
Oh, that just should.
Yeah. Oh, no, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah.
But that family better get him for
Like
free.
that photographer who got the fucking fight picture,
Oh, yeah.
dude, fucking selling that motherfucker like no other, dude. And as he should. He or she.
Yeah.
I think it was a dude, but yeah.
It's a historic picture.
There's a reality TV show about these dudes that drive around and film accidents and cop shit. They listen to the fucking scanners and then they go like ambulance chasers, but
Yeah.
for photography.
Right.
And their whole goal is to get enough content that evening to sell to news channels. And that's how they make their money.
No shit.
That's it. And that's the whole TV show. That's
Well,
the basis of all of it.
Yeah, there's a movie.
And-
There's a movie with Jake Gyllenhaal.
But there's
called
two different types of people that do it. There's
Nightcrawler?
guys that go out that try to get the one shot and sell it to make their buck on that one.
Yeah.
And then there's guys that go out and they record all night long and they're like, hey, I got a package of 12 videos. Do you want them?
Yeah.
And they sell them the bundle for
I think they're called night crawlers.
something. Yeah.
I think it's like night crawlers.
It's something
Yeah.
like-
There's a Gyllenhaal movie about that.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That's what's fucking weird to me though, is like they have the balls to fucking Harris's team specifically
Yeah.
had the balls to try to out Donald Trump for fucking doing this. And it was like, bitch, he wouldn't have had to been there had you guys did your fucking job 3 years ago.
Yeah.
You know those 13 names that you still haven't even fucking muttered? Fuck you. Fuck you, you fucking cunt, man. Like, so like I don't know if if I haven't made it perfectly fucking clear, I think everybody knows who I'm voting for. You know what I mean? Because dude, fuck you, man. Like that is terrible. I'm a very independent thinker. All right, I'm a very independent, middle of the road voter.
That being said, you only have two choices.
You do. But when the third choice, whose last name happens to be Kennedy,
Yeah.
fucking comes out against the Democratic Party and goes, I'm backing this guy because that's dangerous. Bro, if that's not a fucking red flag, I don't know what to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? So if you're still out there and you're on the fence, look at all the fucking information, man. Like, it's out there. Like,
So I'm reading
Out of context, I agree. In context, you got to take that with a grain of salt. That dude's batshit fucking crazy.
dude, their whole family, they're fucking inbred as shit, dude.
He's got, I mean,
All they are is a rich version of the motherfuckers of West Virginia I was
I
just
know.
talking about.
but no, like he's got, there's a lot of points that he makes that are like, you're fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of shit where it's like, dude,
I sent you guys all.
like,
I think I sent this to all you guys today, where he was talking about the fucking chemical they add to the water that turns fucking male frogs into female frogs.
Yeah.
And it's like a compilation. It's got like Alex Jones going, because they're turning the freaking frogs gay. Yeah.
So I'm seeing that. It was just a brief interaction where they were like, "Hey, you can't be here," and they were like, "Actually, we can." And then the Republican staffers also posted a message from 5 family members of the following troops who said they had given approval for photos to be taken with them.
Yep.
And quote, "We are deeply grateful to the former president for taking time to honor our children and for standing alongside us in our grief."
Yeah.
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a question. I know you're not, but are you a voter in Bexar County?
I don't know yet because
You'd be Guadalupe.
yeah, but if I
Maybe not.
hear it's Guadalupe,
This is Bexar.
No, this is
No,
Guadalupe.
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, I just been paying taxes wrong for 2.5 years.
Well, so you got to remember.
Like, oh, son of a bitch.
like so I know that when you're driving on 78, Guadalupe is down a ways. But that's not to say that the guy who drew the line wasn't drunk as shit. 'Cause I don't know if you've seen the fucking lines out here. They kind of go rogue. So
I mean, he had a lot of buddies.
fucking clearly, look at Cibolo, Texas's fucking like border. How it's surrounded by shirts somehow. I don't know.
Well, that's why when we type in our zip code, they never know if it's fucking
Selma, shirts,
Yeah.
Cibolo, Universal City. Which one is it? You know, like
Yeah.
what the
Oh, or
fuck?
shirts.
yeah.
Guadalupe County.
So like, I was gonna say because the sheriff of Bexar County,
Oh, I know.
He
I
can
heard
go
about
fuck
this.
himself.
Oh yeah.
he's a lying piece of shit.
Wow.
Like
Yeah.
every sheriff that I know, every deputy that I know was like, everything he just said was a fucking lie at the DNC, man. Yeah. Like,
so it took over, I don't even know how long. I think it was almost 20 years in Arizona for Sheriff Joe to get voted out.
yeah.
And it took like damn near an act of God.
Did he get voted out or did he retire?
Eventually, he got voted out.
He got voted out
okay.
because people were sick of his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning,
they were all cool with everybody wearing pink in the fucking jail and shit.
Yeah, no. In the beginning, all of his shit made sense.
Yeah.
It did. And then he got power hungry.
Yeah.
And then it got to the point where it was just like, you're fucking people. Like straight up.
Yeah.
Your policies and the things that you're doing are destroying people's lives that shouldn't have their lives destroyed. And it took to that extent for them to vote him out.
Yeah.
He didn't get fired. He didn't step down. And if they didn't vote him out, he would have kept going and gotten worse.
Well, I think fuckbag here is going to be a little bit shorter lived.
I couldn't believe it when I heard him talking, and then I found out. I'm like, who the fuck is this sheriff? And then they're like, Bexar County.
Bexar County. Like, this motherfucker.
Like, how does he have the job?
So I have a buddy of mine who's SAPD. So before fuckface was a sheriff, he was a sergeant at SAPD. And he used to tell me, long before the DNC happened, he told me, before this guy even when he was running for
Justin,
sheriff,
give us a name, too.
It's
Javier
Salazar.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Fucking hey. Well, I got a good brain today.
Before he even became sheriff, when he was running for sheriff, I was talking to my buddy who's currently and still SAPD.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I worked with that guy when he was a sergeant. He's like, fucking buddy fucker. He's the number one buddy
piece
fucker.
Of shit.
He was like, he is a fucking one-way political piece of shit. He always has been.
Y'all wanna read that out for the listeners who may not have heard what he said?
This is a quote. He says, quote, when Donald Trump comes down to Texas, stands next to officers in uniforms just like mine, he's not there to help us. Don't think that. Not for a second. He's a self-serving man. Now, Kamal, on the other hand, has been fighting border crime for years. That everything you just said is a lie, dude.
What? Yeah. How?
Like,
how are
everything
you a
just
Texas
said-
sheriff and that can come out of your mouth?
Well,
Because he's the sheriff, and so he's in politics now.
Yeah. He's a fucking...
That's how. And he just made probably the worst political decision of his career.
Yeah.
Being a sheriff in Texas.
The problem is that he's in Bexar County. And Bexar County is a blue fucking county, though.
Unless he's shooting for if Kamala wins to be the fucking...
Bexar County was a blue county.
The attorney
We'll
general.
see after this election cycle.
True.
I think a lot of shit's going to change after this election cycle.
Maybe.
Maybe. Who knows?
I don't know. Anyways,
Yeah.
regardless, man.
Fuck politics.
Fuck them. Yeah, fuck them all. They all suck. But anyways, I'm going to raise my glass, boys. I'm going to say cheers. Thanks for being my freedom friend.
Oh, I just got comfy.
Sorry, pal. That was weird.
That was really weird.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Fucking like, share, subscribe, guys. Smash those buttons. Do all those things. Tell your mom.
Tell your friends.
Tell your mom's bitch ass friends. There's this weird podcast with 3 idiots that, tell dick jokes basically. We're mediocre as fuck and we never promise anything other. But yeah, otherwise, 3 little things, words to live by, if you will. John,
Smoke on.
Scotty, your favorite?
Drink on.
And goddamn it, kids,
Freedom the fuck on.
Later.